Hi, everyone, and welcome to the session about chapter rebates and Cvent. I am Steve Saldivar, the Director of Finance here at HFMA, and I will be chatting about chapter rebates and Cvent. So first is understanding the chapter rebate. So individuals who join HFMA, they're joining HFMA and they're also joining their local chapter. Each membership payment, as you guys know, we now have all access membership, which includes not only their membership, but their e-learning, their certification, webinars, all of that great stuff. So in terms of membership, 80% of the all access membership is allocated to membership revenue, which makes 80% of that applicable for the dues rebate. So each year, HFMA returns 10% of paid membership dues to the chapters annually. That 10% is known as the chapter rebate. Chapter types that are included in this, the chapter rebate is paid on new member dues, renewals, and enterprise memberships. However, rebates are not paid on student, chapter life, or retired memberships. So just keep that in mind. So the chapter rebate period is October 1st through September 30 each year. So after September 30, we gather all of the information for the prior chapter rebate period. And then we gather that all together, and then rebates are typically paid out soon after. Another thing to keep in mind is the enterprise contracts. Those are also all access membership, and they function similarly to the individual memberships as well. From your rebate, you'll notice a few deductions. The association handles insurance premiums for not only the association, but for all chapters as well. So the annual chapter insurance premiums are deducted from the rebate. Your Cvent usage fees are also deducted from the rebate. And depending on your chapter, if you have other miscellaneous expenses that are covered by the association, those are also deducted from your rebate as well. Excuse me. So how is the rebate calculated? So for enterprise, again, 80% of each enterprise contract is considered membership. The rebate period is the same for enterprise, which is October 1st through September 30. So the only difference here is that the enterprise rebate portion is allocated to the chapters based on the total number of enterprise members within each chapter. So an enterprise contract pricing is developed based on several factors, including organizational size, potential members, training needs, etc., and revenue is recognized over the term of the contract. So here's an example of the insurance allocation. As I mentioned, the association is responsible for providing insurance, and we pay those premiums up front. So in the chapter rebate, those insurance premiums get deducted from your chapter rebate. So a quick example here is if the current year insurance premiums were $20,000 and we had a total membership of 5,000, which we know we have a lot more than that. So the insurance premium per member would basically be $4. And let's say you are chapter A and your chapter has 250 of those 5,000 members. The per member rate of $4 gets applied to your 250 members. So you would have a deduction from your chapter rebate of $1,000, which is just the $4 premium per member times the total number of members you have in your chapter. Okay, so when it's time to send out the chapter rebates, what can you expect? So typically you would get a letter that looks like this on the side. It would give you a nice little spiel. Here's your chapter rebate for October of this year through September of this year kind of thing. This letter is a little outdated. It gives you the cost per member in terms of the insurance. And then it also gives you a full breakdown of your chapter rebate check. So starting at the top is what your full chapter rebate was initially. And then up next are the deductions. So you'll see the chapter insurance, you'll see other, if your chapter has those other miscellaneous fees, and then you'll see the Cvent usage fee, netting out to your net check of, in this case, $20,090.66. Over to the right, we provided the standard GLs that chapters typically use. So if you weren't sure where to book your chapter rebate to, it should be broken out like this. One thing to note, we've noticed some chapters will simply take the net check amount and book that to dues revenue. That's not the proper way to do it. We should be booking each line item individually so that those 4 line items that are net to the total amount of $20,090.66. So we provided those GLs for you over to the right, just as a guide. So this year, just due to the environment that we're in with the pandemic, rebates are going to be sent via ACH. That you will not receive a paper check this year. And thank you to everyone for getting us all of your ACH information. That's very helpful. And then the letters will also be sent via email. We'll be working on an email merge that will basically give you the same type of letter here, same exact information. Only difference is you'll receive it to your email that we have on file. Okay, so, and please note, a $1 test transaction will be sent to confirm your account information. We won't be able to send your chapter rebate until we've received confirmation that you've received that $1. Just lets us know that, the routing, the account number that was sent is correct, and that, we didn't fat finger something when we were entering it on our bank side. So we appreciate you confirming that you've received the $1, and then we will follow up with the remaining full portion of your chapter rebate for this year. So Cvent, we've been operating with Cvent for a few years now. Here, I'm just going to go a high level over some things that we need to consider from the treasurer side for Cvent. So we need to be sure that, user information and things like that are shared with incoming chapter leaders. If there's access to the merchant, if there's a number of merchants you guys can use, I believe Payflow Pro, Paytrace, are just to name a few. But if there's any login information for those merchants, please be sure to share that with the incoming chapter leaders as well. And then also please be sure to update your Cvent invoice templates to remit to the proper address. With the change year over year, we want to be sure that we're keeping all of those templates up to date. As I mentioned, these are just high level few things that you'll want to consider as treasurer. There will be a separate session that is specifically dedicated to Cvent operations, reporting, reconciliation, all of that great stuff. So if you have additional questions specific to Cvent operations, please check out that video. It'll be very insightful and helpful for you. All right, well, that's all I have in regards to the chapter rebate and Cvent. Again, we're always here to help. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at accounting@hfma.org, and we'd be happy to provide you any additional information you may need. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.